Donna J. Jodhan presents Your Mental Stretch with Donna podcast, a monthly podcast that shows you how to use your mind and imagination to help you become more productive at what you do. Donna shows you how easy it is to get rid of cobwebs and clutter in your mind and imagination, and to spark and stimulate your creative juices. The mental stretch can be done anywhere, at any time of the day, and for any length of time. See how you can overcome trauma, drama, and stress by engaging in Donna's mental stretch. For after all, the mental stretch is just another way for you to relax, recharge, regurgitate, and renew. No more stress and sadness. No more feelings of being overwhelmed and being overtaken. Sit back and let Donna show you how her mental stretch can help you to be free from those everyday challenges and irritants. It's time to start your mental stretch.
Hello, and I'm Donna J. Jodhan, your host for the July 2025 Your Mental Stretch with Donna podcast. We're smack bang in the middle of summer, and summer is definitely here, and I'm very pleased to be with you for yet another month. I want to thank everybody for continuing to listen in and to send me your feedback, your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions. Thank you, everybody, because it is only through you and with you that I could continue to produce my podcasts. So, how is everybody doing this month? How are things really going for you? I hope you're enjoying your summer, and I hope that you are doing what you want to do, not what others want you to do. Okay? And I want to say or give a shout out to my brother in Montreal, Michael, and his wonderful wife, Heather. Hello to you both. So, where do we start for the month of July? Let me start by giving you my inspirational message for the month of July. Here we go. July is the month to shine. As we step into July, remember this. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you think. This month is your opportunity to chase your dreams with renewed energy. Okay? Embrace the warmth of new beginnings and let go of anything that no longer serves you. Stay focused, stay positive, and keep pushing forward. Okay? Stay focused, stay positive, and keep pushing forward. No matter what challenges come your way, you have the power to rise above them all. Keep believing, keep growing, okay? And make this month one to remember. Let July be the month that you step into your greatness. A great message to start this month, folks. A great message to inspire you to reach for the stars, reach for the sky, reach way beyond the blue horizon. I just want to remind you about my Etsy announcement. It's all about me not just selling my pottery on Etsy, but encouraging you and motivating you to imagine and create, and to support my Transitioning to a New World initiative. Please visit www.etsy.com etsy.com/shop/blindlybrilliant. That's ETSY, or go to accesspark.shop, www.accesspark.shop. Okay? So, we're here for our mental stretch. It's a podcast that I started over 2 years ago, and a podcast that has gained momentum because in this podcast I share with you tips that are practical, natural, logical, and it's designed to help you manage your mental health, your mental capacity, and your mental ability. For goodness sakes, if we could have stretches for the body, or different parts of the body, such as your feet, your toes, your legs, your back, your stomach, why not have a mental stretch? And this is what my mental stretch is all about. It is keeping mentally fit and keeping mentally healthy. Okay? Mentally fit and mentally healthy. And I do this by telling you, or I promote this by saying to you, that you could do my mental stretch at any time of the day, from first thing in the morning to last thing in the evening. You could do it for any length of time, from seconds to minutes, even to an hour at a time. And you can do it almost anywhere, from the comfort of your bed to a relaxing position in your chair, in your living room or dining room, sitting at your kitchen table, walking along on the sidewalk, in the park, in the mall, on a plane, in a car, on the bus, anywhere. This is what my mental stretch is all about. And my mental stretch will help you to clear your mind and your imagination of cobwebs and clutter. It's called my MIC principle, clearing the mind and the imagination of cobwebs and clutter, and sparking your stimulating your creative juices. This is what MIC stands for. MIC. Okay? And I provide you with stretchers, motivators, and activators. So why not let us dive or do a deep dive into this month's mental stretch? Okay? What are my motivators? I give you alphabetical motivators using a specific letter of the alphabet. Then I give you a quote to ponder from someone who is famous or maybe an author unknown. All right? Then I give you a brain teaser, which is meant to motivate your brain to wake up. Okay? Then I ask you to concentrate on a favorite alphabetical name using a specific letter of the alphabet. Okay? Then I share with you a listener's mental moment, a mental moment that they have written to us telling us that how they used the mental stretch to deal with a mental moment. Okay? And finally, I have a wishable for you to end my podcast. Okay? So, let's kick things off with my mental stretchers. And my mental stretchers are all based on using one sense at a time to help you out, to help you stretch your mental abilities and capabilities and to manage your mental health. So, we're going to start with stretchers, mental stretchers, and for this little segment, we're going to concentrate using the sense of hearing. okay? The sense of hearing. And it is our ears that are going to start things off, because the ears receives the sound, and then it passes the message down, starting with your toes, your feet, your legs, your knees, your calves, your back, your belly, everything up, up, up to your brain, your mind, and your imagination. So what are 3 favorite things for the month of July? What are 3 popular sounds? And these are just my suggestions. Suggestion 1, exploding fireworks. Think of July the 4th, or July the 4th, which is the U.S. Independence Day, or July the 1st, which is Canada Day. Exploding fireworks. Think of the jolts that you receive as you listen to these. Crackling. Okay? It's the crackling and the whistling and the booming of fireworks are all signatures of this sound. Okay? Okay. And there are other summer celebrations that take place in July where fireworks are used. Okay? Number 2, waves crashing and seagulls calling. And you will say to me, well, I'm not near a beach. That's okay. Just use your imagination to think of the waves crashing and the seagulls calling to each other. Contrasts in sounds, but yet again they're ways to wake up your body, and your ears receive these sounds and spreads them throughout your body. You know, July is peak beach season, okay? And think of the rhythmic crashing of waves, along with the distant calling of seagulls. Yes, a great sound to wake you up. These 2 sounds instantly translate you to a seaside resort, or just a house on the beach. Think of it, okay? Number 3, sizzling laughter and barbecues sizzling. You can not only use your sense of hearing for this, you could use your sense of sight and sense of smell. But for now, we're concentrating on the sense of hearing. Laughter all around you, and hamburgers sizzling on the barbecue split. Okay? Whether it's a backyard cookout, or a family reunion, or summer festival, it's all the same. Laughter and hamburgers. Think of the sounds of grilling food. Clinking drinks. So you have grilling food, clinking drinks, and laughter to go along with it. Which of these is your favorite? Or do you have another favorite? Okay? Send me an email to donnajodhan@gmail.com or ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Send your emails to either of these 2 email addresses. Let's go to the next little segment of my podcast, and we're going to use the sense of smell. What do we like to smell for the month of July? Okay? Let's think of this. What are some of our favorite senses of smell? You know, July is peak summer in many of the places around the world. Yep. So what do we like to smell? The best sense of smell tends to be fresh and fragrant. Okay, here's my first suggestion. Let's look at this. Coconut and sunscreen. Think of putting sunscreen on your skin as the sun rains down on you. It's a tropical, beachy scent. Inhale it, and who is going to lead the charge for this? It's your nostrils. So your nostrils pick up the scents of coconut and suntan lotion, sunscreen lotion, okay? And this smell instantly transports you to a tropical resort or a tropical location. Coconut and sunscreen. And it's a mix of coconut, vanilla, and warm sunscreen. Think of it. Rub it in your hands and rub it along your skin. Pour some of it gently into your hands and rub it along your skin. Think of the sense of smell. And you know what? You can also use a sense of touch as the lotion hits the palm of your hands. Okay? Number 2, fresh watermelon. Now, watermelon may not be the favorite of all of us. It is one of my favorite things to smell, believe it or not. Okay? It is juicy, sweet, and refreshing. Think of the smell of freshly cut watermelon. And it is a perfect way to evoke memories of summer picnics and summer get-togethers. Let's give this a try. Number 3, warm summer rain. You may not think of this as a favorite smell, but think of the smell of the warm summer rain as it gently taps against the earth. Your nostrils pick it up, your nostrils inhale it, and soon enough, various parts of your body start to react, and your mental management starts to stretch. Stretch, stretch. Think of it. First you had your ears doing the work, now you have your nostrils doing your work. Okay? The scent of warm rain hitting the earth is one of the most comforting smells for the month of July. And of course, you may have other favorite smells for the month of July, no problem with that. But these are my suggestions. Write to me at donnajodhan@gmail.com or ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Now let's go to the sense of taste and 3 favorite tastes for the month of July. Let's see what I got for you. And who is going to lead the charge for the sense of taste? It is your tongue or your palate that is going to do this. Okay. And the best flavors for the month of July tend to be fresh and sweet. And here are 3 favorite suggestions from me. Again, watermelon and mint. A watermelon and mint flavor. Juicy, hydrating, and sweet. Watermelon and mint. Watermelon is definitely a summer classic, I can tell you that. And if you pair it with fresh mint, adds even more delicious tastes to things to enjoy. And it's perfect for drinks and salads and even popsicles. Okay? The second suggestion I have is grilled pineapple and coconut. Think of these two tastes being blended together, rolling off your tongue, rolling off your palate, okay? Pineapple coconut. The caramelized sweetness of grilled pineapple and creamy coconut all evoke tropical memories for you. Okay? Grilled pineapple and creamy coconut. It's great for smoothies and desserts and even barbecued dishes. Number 3 for my suggestion. Okay? Berry and lemon. Oh yes, indeed, berry and lemon. Strawberry lemon. Think of it. Strawberry lemon. July is known as peak berry season. All right? And their sweetness pairs beautifully with tangy lemon. Give it a try. It could be in lemonade, or it could be in sorbets or baked goods. This combo is bright, tart, and delicious. Think about it. Maybe you'd go for one of these suggestions, or you have your own. It's okay. Send me an email to donnajodhan@gmail.com or ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. And now for the use of the fourth sense, the sense of touch. And who or which part of the body is going to lead the charge? It's your fingers and your hands, or your feet and your toes. Okay? So what do we have for some of our favorite senses of touch for the month of July? All right. Think about textures and things that feel nice to the touch. I have 3 great suggestions for you. Okay? Think of cool water lapping gently against your hands and your fingers, or against your feet and your toes. Whether you dip your hands into a cold lake or feeling the ocean waves, or running water from a chilled tap. This is what it's all about. And I can tell you that feeling the touch of cold water definitely sends a jolt through your body, because your fingers and your hands pick it up, or your toes and your feet pick it up. The contrast to the summer heat is simply amazing. You have the heat, and then you have the sense of the cold water running against your fingers and your hands, or your toes or feet. Number 2, think of soft sand. And again, you'd say, well, I'm not close to a beach. That's okay. If you're close to a beach, think of the texture of warm sand or soft sand against your toes and feet, or against your fingers and hands. Or you know what you could do? You could take a sandbox, fill it with sand, put it in your backyard or on your porch, and then you dip your hands and feet into it. Feel the coolness of it. Or just think of walking barefoot on warm sand at the beach. Okay? Especially when you find that perfect balance between warm sand and at the same time cool sand. It's a very, very enjoyable feeling. It's one of the best summer feelings. Okay? Number 3, think of fresh grass and your toes and feet just slipping very easily through the warm grass. Or just bend over or stoop down and let your fingers and hands go through the warm grass. Nice warm grass, or it could be nice cool grass. Or you could lie down on a lush patch of grass in the shade and let your body take in the touch of grass. It feels refreshing and grounding. Of course, there are textures in a different way that you can use. Don't worry about it. But these are my 3 suggestions. Send me an email to donnajodhan@gmail.com or ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Okay? Let's move on, folks, to alphabetical motivators. And which letter am I going to use this month to help you get motivated? Now that you have just gone past the stretchers, using your senses, it's time for the motivators. Okay? Let's use the letter T as part of our alphabetic motivators. All right? Trace. Think of something you'd like to trace. You'd like to trace a story, you'd like to trace an article, you'd like to trace a blog, or trace in the true sense. You sit down with a pen and paper and you trace idly and enjoyably. Okay? All right? Trade. Think of something you'd like to trade up for. I don't know, you go with your kids and you want to trade something in, or you want to trade for something. Trade. Trail. Think of a nice trail you'd like to walk along, you and your family, or you alone, or you and friends. A nice trail with birds singing, with nice tall trees on either side. The trees are swaying gently in the breeze. Trade. Tell. Telling stories at night or in the summer twilight. Sharing stories with your friends, your family, your kids. Yes, telling stories. Tender. Think of tender moments that you have had over the years and continue to have. Test. Think of something you want to test to see how it's going and how it's doing. Test. Throttle. Maybe the throttle to a motorbike, throttle on your car. You press down gently on the throttle and away you go. Throw. Throwing around a frisbee, throwing around a football, throwing around a basketball. Throwing anything around that you would enjoy throwing around. Tidy. Time to make your home a little tidier. Time to make your backyard a little tidier, or your porch. Tidy. Till. Not sure about this one, but I wrote it down for you. Till. Maybe the till at a cashier's counter, where you hear money jingling or coins jingling. I don't know. Till. Tinsel. It's not yet Christmas, but you could start to think of tinsel. Only a few months away to Christmas. Okay? Those are my alphabetic motivators for the month of July. And now here comes my quote to ponder. Okay? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. And who said this? It's an author unknown that said this. All right. Next we have a brain teaser for you. And here's my brain teaser for the month of July. Which do you prefer? Body powder or body spray? Both emit great fragrances for you to inhale. But it all has to do with your preference. Body powder or body spray? I think I prefer the body spray. I'm not sure if it lasts longer than body powder, but they both smell very enjoyable. So tell us which one is your favorite. Body powder, body spray. Write to us at donnajodhan@gmail.com or ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. All right. What are some of your favorite alphabetical names beginning with the letter T? For me, I have two alphabetical names beginning with the letter T for a boy's name, Timothy or Ty. For a girl, I like the name Tamara. Yeah, so 3 names, 3 suggestions for you. Tina is not a very bad name, but you think about it. What are some of your favorite alphabetical names beginning with the letter T? Okay? Give it a whirl and see what you think. All right. We're up to now our listener's mental moment. A mental moment that a listener shared with us, and I decided to share it with you. This listener told us about how they were so kerfuffled, so confused, so upset, and so stressed out because they had to organize a schedule in a hurry. And the schedule consisted of them being able to plan activities, which included, activities for kids and also meals for kids over the course of a week. It was a day camp that they were called upon to organize at the last minute. And boy, were they stressed out. Boy, were they confused. But you know what they did? They sat quietly in a chair in their den for a few long minutes, took a deep breath, and decided to take things step by step. Yes, they had to organize a schedule in a hurry, and they had a deadline. But they figured that if they didn't have a foundation where they would plan things step by step, they would run into big trouble. And here is where they used my mental stretch. They used it to great effect. They managed to get things going, first slowly but surely, but then it picked up steam when they knew what they wanted to include in their plan. Whether the plan included the planning of meals and the planning of activities, the 2 main things that they had to include in their schedule. So they avoided stress, they avoided drama, and they avoided trauma. This is how you too can use my mental stretch. Okay. I'm going to end my podcast for July, Your Mental Stretch with Donna, with a wishable for you. Wishable from me to you. A keg of knowledge. I present you with a virtual keg of knowledge for the month of July. Hey everybody, thank you for joining me again for this month. Have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, a great rest of the month. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay wise. We are operating in troubled times in this world, but we will overcome it. Just use my mental stretch to help you out. Guys, take care, and we'll see you in August. Bye for now.
That's it for this month. Donna hopes you enjoyed your mental stretch for today. She invites you to write at Ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Share your thoughts and feedback. Stay well and stay safe. Until next month.